What's up, basketball fans? It's that time of the year again. Welcome to Between the Lines Sports, where we're bringing you the most anticipated NBA mock draft for 2024. The current draft order comes from Tinkathon as of January 15th. For our full mock, list 1 through 60, visit our website at btlhoops.org or give us a follow on social media at btlhoops on Instagram and Twitter and btl_hoops on TikTok. Now let's jump into the first round, starting with the Detroit Pistons at the number 1 pick, selecting Jacoby Walter. Jacoby is a versatile wing which allows him to have an impact on both ends of the court. He's a legit two-way player and possesses a natural scoring touch, showcasing his ability as a three-level scorer. He plays with a high basketball IQ, making smart decisions while never playing outside of his skill set. However, he must continue to develop his ball handling skills to become a more formidable offensive threat. With the number 2 pick, the San Antonio Spurs will select Isaiah Collier. Collier's playmaking abilities and court vision make him a dynamic point guard capable of creating scoring opportunities. His defensive instincts add a valuable dimension to his game, making him a two-way player. His strength and athleticism allow him to navigate through defenses and finish plays effectively with contact. He must improve his shooting consistency, especially from beyond the arc, which will help keep defenses honest. With the number 3 pick, the Washington Wizards select Stephon Castle. Castle's combination of size and athleticism provides him an advantage on both ends of the floor. He can score in multiple ways, showcasing a diverse offensive skill set, but is most dynamic getting downhill, finishing at the rim. His ability to create for teammates adds an extra dimension to his game, especially as a secondary playmaker. He must continue to improve as a defender, which he already has throughout the season. With the number 4 pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Zachary Rizache. Rizache's perimeter shooting is his most transferable skill set. He possesses the versatility to shoot it consistently off the catch, off the move, and off the dribble. His rebounding ability, especially on the offensive glass, provides second chance opportunities for his team. He contributes to the overall team's defense, making him a reliable two-way player. He must improve his physical strength to ensure a smooth transition at the NBA level. With the number 5 pick, the Portland Trail Blazers select Kel'el Ware. Standing at 7 feet tall, Ware's size and athleticism allow him to be an immediate impact player on both ends at the rim, offensively as a lob threat and defensively as a shot blocker. He also showcases a natural rebounding instinct, allowing him to snag rebounds in and outside of his area. He can step out and knock down a catch and shoot three, which adds another dimension to his game, stretching the floor behind the line. He must improve his motor on both ends to sustain a consistent impact throughout the entirety of the game. With the number 6 pick, the Memphis Grizzlies select Kevin McCullar Jr. McCullar has made steady improvements over his college career, where he's shown the ability to knock down catch and shoot threes, defend multiple positions, and also has shown much improved confidence in the ability to play make for his teammates. He must continue to improve his three-point shot, as I predict his role at the next level will be that of a 3-and-D wing. With the number 7 pick, the San Antonio Spurs will select Terrence Shannon Jr. Shannon has a natural scoring instinct that is heavily predicated on rhythm. He's one of the most prolific scorers in college basketball, showing the ability to score at all three levels, utilizing his athleticism and strength to create his own shot and score on the interior with contact. His defensive intensity adds pressure to opponents, disrupting their offensive flow. He must continue to improve his playmaking skills, which will enhance his overall impact on the offensive end. With the number 8 pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Alex Sarr. Sarr's ability to stretch the floor out to the three-point line makes him a very valuable asset in today's modern NBA. He also shows a good instinct on weak side shot blocking. He uses his size and length to rebound his area. He must improve his lateral quickness to not be a liability in pick and roll defensive coverage. With the number 9 pick, the Houston Rockets select Cody Williams. Williams possesses a natural scoring ability, showcasing skills in both mid-range and behind the three-point line. He has also showcased a natural defensive versatility, guarding on the perimeter and using his length to disrupt the passing lanes. He must continue developing his ball handling skills, which will make Cody more effective in creating his scoring opportunities. With the number 10 pick, the Portland Trail Blazers select Trenton Flowers. Flowers' athleticism, mobility, and natural feel make him a dynamic player capable of making explosive, impactful plays. He can score in various ways from driving to the basket, shooting from beyond the arc, and making timely cuts. He also contributes on the boards, especially on the offensive glass, which adds an extra dimension to his game. He must continue to improve as a ball handler and playmaker for a long-lasting impact at the next level. With the number 11 pick, the Chicago Bulls select Tijane Salon. Salon's length and athleticism make him a valuable asset as a multidimensional defender with the ability to defend twos, threes, and fours. He can score from various positions on the floor, showcasing versatility to attack off the dribble, finishing in and around the lane, as well as knocking down the occasional jumper. He must continue to stretch out his perimeter shot to the three-point line to ensure keeping the defense honest. With the number 12 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select Nikola Topic. Topic's playmaking ability and court vision make him an effective floor general. He also has good positional size to take advantage of mismatches, exposing bigger defenders on the perimeter and smaller defenders in the mid-post. He also has the size and length to defend multiple positions. He must continue to develop a more consistent outside shot, which will make Topic an even more formidable offensive player. With the number 13 pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select David Jones. Jones possesses a strong frame and an instinct to score. He uses his physicality to finish through contact on the interior and has a quality shooting stroke from the three-point line. He also plays with a ton of energy, which allows him to make an impact on both ends even when he's not making shots. While he's already taking great strides, he must continue to improve his shot from the three-point line as he could step right into a 3-and-D role. This might be the first major surprise of our mock as we have the Oklahoma City Thunder selecting Keyshawn George. Keyshawn burst onto the draft scene over the past month as several injuries at Miami forced him into a starting role. He showcased his versatility as a scorer from the perimeter, a secondary ball handler, and a capable defender using his length and athleticism to cover multiple positions. Since December 6th, he's made multiple threes in 7 out of 9 games and at least one in every game. While we still have a long way to go, he's shown flashes of a potential lottery pick. With the number 15 pick, the Orlando Magic select Bobby Klintman. Klintman can score in various ways, from mid-range jumpers to finishing at the rim. His defensive versatility allows him to guard multiple positions on the floor, coupled with elite athleticism and length for the wing position. He must continue developing a more consistent outside shot, which will open up his game for a more immediate impact. With the number 16 pick, the Phoenix Suns select Tyler Smith. Smith is a true stretch forward, which allows him to space the floor out to the three-point line. He also has the versatility to be impactful on the defensive end, covering multiple positions. He has also shown flashes as an effective rebounder, mixing it up on the interior. While he's shown touch around the rim, he must get stronger to be impactful at the next level in the lane. With the number 17 pick, the New York Knicks select Jalen Tyson. Tyson's shooting ability, especially from beyond the arc, makes him a reliable scoring option. Couple that with his potential size, ability to put the ball on the floor, and contribution as a rebounder and playmaker make him a viable option in the mid-first round. While Jalen is pretty solid across the board, he must continue to develop creating shot opportunities for his teammates. That's the next step in his evolution. With the number 18 pick, the Atlanta Hawks select PJ Hall. Throughout his college career, Hall has shown a proficiency in scoring the ball both on the interior and from behind the three-point line. While his shooting percentage from behind the arc has dipped a little, I equate that to the increased attention he's received this season from opposing defenses. At the next level, I believe PJ will thrive in the pick and pop action as well as an interior threat, particularly on the offensive glass. He must improve his lateral quickness as he can be a liability in pick and roll coverage on the perimeter. With the number 19 pick, the Indiana Pacers select Ron Holland. Holland's versatility allows him to contribute in various aspects, making him a well-rounded player with loads of upside. He's impactful on the defensive side with the ability to push off a miss, which leads to early offensive opportunities for him and his team. He also can operate as a secondary ball handler, creating shots for himself as well as his teammates, and he's shown flashes of being a capable shooter from the three-point line. He must become a more reliable defender as he can sometimes disengage in help-side defense. With the number 20 pick, the New York Knicks select A.J. Mitchell. Mitchell's good positional size, coupled with playmaking ability and court vision, make him an effective floor general. AJ also showcases solid shooting ability, both from mid-range and beyond the arc, which makes him a consistent scoring threat. He must continue to improve defensively as he does not possess elite foot speed laterally. With the number 21 pick, the Miami Heat select Aaron Bradshaw. Bradshaw's size and rebounding ability make him a dominant force in the paint on both ends. Aaron's proficiency in scoring from inside the paint adds a valuable offensive dimension, especially as a lob threat. His shot blocking skills make him a defensive presence in the paint, deterring opponents from attacking the rim. He must continue developing stronger perimeter defense skills, which will make him an even more well-rounded defensive player. With the number 22 pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Matas Buzelis. Buzelis' versatility and ball handling skills will make him a unique prospect. When you couple that with Matas' ability to stretch the floor out to the three-point line, he becomes even more valuable. He also has defensive potential, which will allow him to guard multiple positions on the floor. He must continue to improve his body so that he can play with more physicality, which will improve his impact as a rebounder and finisher on the interior. With the number 23 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select Robert Dillingham. Robert might just be the best natural scorer in the entire draft class, showcasing the ability to create his own shots whenever he wants. He also possesses extended range from behind the three-point line, as well as a much improved ability to play make for his teammates. He's also shown a commitment on the defensive end with active hands and quick feet. He must improve his overall shot selection. While he can create whatever shot he wants, it leads him to sometimes force and take bad shots. With the number 24 pick, the Oklahoma City Thunder select A.J. Johnson. A.J.'s athleticism and explosive first step make it tough for opposing defenders to stay in front of him. He also has shown improved shooting mechanics and confidence in his jump shot from behind the three-point line, showing flashes of a potential knockdown shooter. Johnson must improve as a playmaker, which can open up another level of his offensive skills, making him even tougher to guard. With the number 25 pick, the Philadelphia 76ers select DJ Wagner. DJ is dynamic in the open court, continuously putting pressure on the opponent's defense, not allowing them to set up in half court. He has also shown the ability to knock down the three-point shot as of late, shooting 40% over his last 8 games. The ability to knock down open threes opens up the court so much for his explosive first step getting to the rim. He must continue to make strides as an on-ball defender and as a playmaker to improve his stock in this year's draft class. With the number 26 pick, the Denver Nuggets select Tristan da Silva. Da Silva is a dual all-forward who has been one of the most reliable players in college basketball. He has the ability to rebound and push in transition, knock down an open catch and shoot three, as well as attack a closeout off the dribble. He gives up his body to bang on the interior as well as defend multiple positions. He's not particularly athletic, which can be a hindrance, so I would like to see him continue to make strides with his quickness. With the number 27 pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Dillon Mitchell. Mitchell's athleticism make him a dynamic player capable of making explosive plays at a moment's notice. But Dillon has also shown confidence shooting the ball outside of the paint, regularly shooting mid-range jumpers. He is also a selfless player in my book, choosing team success over individual numbers. I believe he has a lot more in the toolbox that he will showcase once he gets to the next level, but for now, his defensive versatility, impact as a rebounder, and weak side shot blocker make him a heck of a prospect. While he has taken strides as a shooter, he must continue to develop and extend his range behind the three-point line. With the number 28 pick, the Indiana Pacers select Carlton Carrington. Carrington's playmaking ability and court vision make him a dynamic point guard capable of creating scoring opportunities for his teammates. He can score from various positions on the floor, showcasing versatility in his offensive game, finishing in and around the lane, as well as flashing the ability to knock down shots from behind the three-point line. He also utilizes his size and length, allowing him to navigate through defensive effectively. He must continue to become a more consistent shooter from the three-point line, as well as shore up his handle as aggressive on-ball pressure bothers him at times. With the number 29 pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Baba Miller. Miller's ability to score efficiently in transition, as well as being a viable option in pick-and-roll action, utilizes his height and length. Miller's rebounding ability on both ends of the court contributes to defensive stops as well as second chance opportunities for his team. He's also showcased defensive versatility, allowing him to guard multiple positions, which may be his most impactful skill set at the next level. Developing a more consistent outside shot will add an extra dimension to his game and will make him less of a liability on the offensive end. With the number 30 pick, the Boston Celtics select Tyrese Proctor. Proctor's playmaking abilities and court vision are his most impactful offensive skills. He also identifies mismatches and attacks them in the flow of the offense. His defensive intensity disrupts opponents' offensive flow, and he likes to compete, showing lots of intensity at times. He must continue to improve his jump shot, extending out to the three-point line. With that improvement, it will be much more difficult for defenders to cover. And there you have it, folks. The first round of the NBA mock draft for 2024 is complete. To see our full mock, please visit our website at www.btlhoops.org. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow us on social media at BTL Hoops on Instagram and Twitter, and at BTL_Hoops on TikTok. Stay tuned for more analysis and coverage here at Between the Lines Sports. Until next time, keep your eyes on the court and we'll keep our eyes on the prospects.